Hi everybody, Penny Johnson here. I'm going to walk you through the steps for how I would recommend you prepare yourself for getting the highest score possible in each of our course assignments. So I'm going to walk through the first chapter of our book using it just as an example. You should be doing this with every chapter that our course covers. So notice on the screen, I'm already logged into our course on the Blackboard system. We're in Excel beginning. At the left, I've already clicked assignments, and now I'm going to go down and click on chapter 1. Within each chapter, we have a link that goes to the MyITLab website. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit and click on MyITLab Course Home, and this takes us directly to the course that I have set up for us within the MyITLab system. So you always have to enter through Blackboard. It'll take you straight to the course materials section within MyITLab. Notice we're here within MyITLab, and that's exactly where we want to be, is course materials. Again, I'm going to choose chapter 1 just as an example. You should be doing this with every chapter. Okay, so before you begin doing anything to earn points, you should be clicking on the folder called Student Resources. Notice it says optional. That just means it's not worth points. This is where you'll find all of the information that you need to help prepare yourself and learn the skills you need to earn the points later. Okay, so I'm going to click on Student Resources. Within Student Resources, the first thing you need to do is click on the EText. That'll open up our textbook within just an electronic version of it instead of a paper version. And what you need to do is read every chapter in the book. And you'll notice that as you read the chapter, like with any software class, it's not just reading, right? We're not a history class where you just read it and absorb the information. You have to read it and you have to work along with it. And you'll see that in the book. You work along to learn the skills. So I clicked on the EText link to launch it. Oh, fiddlesticks. I have not yet downloaded and installed Adobe Flash Player. If you haven't, just click the link, download it, install it so that you can see the ebook there. Okay, so after you read the chapter and work along with it, then come back. Again, just as a reminder, I'm in the optional student resources, and the next thing you can do is click on the chapter 1 videos. So down here, I'm going to click on the videos. Now, these videos are pulled from the hands-on exercises. You don't actually have to watch these ahead of time. The reason I'm pointing them out is because for me, when I work through the chapter, there's a lot of material to learn. So sometimes I can't remember it all. And here's where I can go to re-watch any specific video. So I'm going to click on just the first one as an example. They go through in order with the chapter. The videos go through in order. So I'm going to click on this first one and I'm going to click play. Turn up my volume here a little bit. And you'll see, well, it'll launch here.
As an assistant manager of OK Office Systems,
right? Do you
you
hear
work
that?
with the manager to set prices for sale products.
All right.
You will
So
create
that's
a
the
worksheet
video.
that lists products
Sorry, I'm going to close it now. So that's the first video that goes along with the chapter as you're doing the as you go along with chapter 1. That's the first task that we learn in chapter 1. Okay, so that's all of the prep work that I want you to do. Once you have done all of that, then you can come back to MyITLab. You'll land in course materials. This is where we started. So I'm going to go back to course materials, let it launch. I'm going to go back to chapter 1 because that's my example. And now I'm ready to do the hands-on review. So once I've gone through the chapter, I've learned what I needed to, I'm ready to earn some points. And this is worth some points, hands-on review. So I'll click on the hands-on review. There's multiple hands-on reviews. I think, what do we got? 5 of them for chapter 1. So I'm going to do the first one. I'm going to launch the first hands-on review. The window will come up a little bit big, so I have to resize it. Bear with me for a second here. I'll get it to fit the screen. It's a little bit big beyond the camera setting. So while it's loading, I'm going to resize my window here. Hang on just a second because I want to be able to show you this. Here we go. I want to be able to show you how to complete this. So every hands-on review is worth points. What you do is down below, you read the instructions and you do what it tells you to. So the first one's pretty straightforward. You shouldn't actually have to watch a video to get this one. It says enter, what does it say down here? Enter color laser printer into cell A6. So I go down to A6 and I type color laser printer. And I just follow along with the instructions that it tells me to. You have to be exact in your work. Oh, sorry, in A5. See, I've even screwed up. It's in the wrong. Oh, no, that's my second step. I missed the first step. So color laser printer. The first step there is computer system in cell A5. So I got to make sure I've spelled it right. Then I'll hit enter. And now it advances me to the next step. Enter color laser printer. That's the next step. So you go through these. Notice you can advance through them here as well. You go through them to earn the points. And these first ones are very easy, right? We're just typing in information. But pretty soon they're going to get difficult. Like we're going to start entering math calculations and functions and things like that. And that's where it's going to become critical that you've read the chapter ahead of time. All right, so do your best. So let me pretend, sorry, just for a second, let me pretend that I've completed the hands-on exercise. I'm going to leave that. I've done all the points. The next thing after that, in that chapter 1 folder, is the mid-level exercise. I have help for you, the steps for completing the mid-level exercise within our Blackboard system.